Kult Divinity Lost explores mature and often graphic themes, including extreme violence, gore, drugs, sexuality, mental illness, difficult social and political themes, and human suffering. Some viewers, okay, a whole lot of viewers may find this content disturbing. Since we're not able to honor an X card on pre-recorded content, viewer discretion is strongly advised. We have a ton of content on our channel for those with less extreme tastes, so if this kind of horror isn't for you, please browse our other games.
Oh, fuck. She's sweeter than you'd imagined. The tang of her excitement is fresh and intoxicating on your lips, and that little purr says she can taste it too. The hunger in her kiss, well, that says she might even be hungry for it. Maybe it was the grim thrill of last night that brought you together. You're not really sure, but whatever it is, you're inside her, Quinton. The air thickens and her touch grows stronger and more urgent, feral. You feel it, a rush of wet elation soaking your hips as she drives down hard again and again, fucking you until she's going to, oh God, she's until something cold presses against your skin, Quinton. The shape beneath your fingers isn't soft anymore. It's wrong. It's bones. It's knots. Where there was once slick warmth surrounding your aching manhood, there is the hurting scrape of a cat's tongue, the wafting stink of infection. You open your eyes to find Aunt Bebe there before you, her almost skeletal little form rocking back and forth, fucking her nephew and drooling, laughing. Ah! You snap to find yourself in that little room with the fan spinning above your head. You're in a cold sweat. Tell me, how does Quinton feel waking up from this horrific nightmare?
Jesus Christ. I actually, I feel like I can just feel that vomit in the back of my throat. And, it's actually, God, and it started off really, really well. And just.
She's beautiful, but that you can't shake that vision because every time you close your eyes, every single time you close your eyes, well, Mildred is looking back at you, and she's right there. And she's in the Roll20 if you're curious, just as she was in that moment, just as she was. There'll be a lot of that, by the way.
Oh, damn, yeah. This is, holy shit. I'm just complaining a lot of things. I know I've been having these nightmares. I mean, not this nightmare, but these kinds of nightmares. But actually, since Aunt Bebe's been losing it, I've been kind of wondering when something like this might happen in real life. Because, she is forgetful. She doesn't know where she is. And, she, all growing up and everything, everyone talked about how I looked like, I looked like my Uncle Dick. And, I don't want her to slip back into some weird memory and think that I'm her husband Dick.
It's those eyes,
or her husband's Dick. Ugh.
She had Mildred's eyes as she drooled that black slime very slowly onto your chest. In those moments before you woke up, thankfully, just in the other room, Quinton, you hear the sound of the CPAP. Its hiss is usually pretty annoying unless you have your AirPods in, but it's a bit of a comfort. She's there, and she's breathing. She's not in a negligee. You're sitting there in bed. You're literally wet with sweat. Your sheets are wet with sweat, almost to the point where they're uncomfortable to lie in.
Mm-hmm.
There's a slight buzz on your phone, which is on a night table. What kind of phone do you have, by the way? She once was, Andy.
You know, I have an apple because that's just easier.
Yeah,
it's easier for Aunt Bebe to understand. And so, just in case.
So it's a buzz. And you glance at the table and you can see there in huge letters, as is on the screen now, or should be on the screen now.
Yeah.
Seen an update from Static Wire, which is a bit of a hacker blog. It's a bit of a sort of underbelly news feed. Elderly woman killed by police. Belridge PD refuse to comment on the brutal. That was only just 2 days ago. How in the hell has this gotten out? You think to yourself. You feel your heart skip a beat.
Oh my God. And worst of all, even as I'm looking at this and I'm thinking about worst of all that, I wasn't the one who got to break the freaking news and, make a name for myself, but I'll have the truth out there, which sometimes waiting on a story is better than just running out with whatever comes in. But shit, I got to check out these sheets. They're sweaty and gross. And are they sticky?
You look back. No, it's obviously sweat.
Thank fucking God. All right. I mean, I can feel like I have shriveled so much that I'm actually like now an innie. But, that's... Ew. So I'm going to pick up my phone and try to see what's going on with this and get rid of that.
Yeah, you hear a cough, right? And there's a shuffling of bedroom slippers as Bebe moves, going to the bathroom. This is a ritual that happens around this time. It's about 3:16 in the morning. You click the link. This is something that you can trust. It's an app that you installed some time ago, one of many that helps you stay in touch with what's going on in the underbelly. You click it. You know what's fucked up, Quinton? The text doesn't matter, right? Because the first thing you see is a still with a little play button.
Okay.
It's your footage.
What the fuck?
It's the footage from your phone. You took this video. That's your camera angle, and in this moment you're drawn back there, right, to where that woman, that thing had mounted Dawkins, not unlike Aunt Bebe, was just on top of you, chewing at him, and so on. You haven't played the video, but yeah, that is your footage.
I gotta check my phone, make sure that it's still there. Make sure it's still there. Make sure that I see what has accessed it, see any sort of metadata that I can come up with and see who got into this.
So first and foremost, let's roll, please, for your disadvantage that you have a roll for at the beginning of each game.
Okay.
We'll start there.
All right. And so with this,
there should be like a button on the character sheet. Where
should I roll with the GM or just
let's roll it publicly and let's be exhibitionists here and show it off. Yeah.
Okay.
That's 2. You'll recall that in the last time you rolled that, I had something in my back pocket.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna you look over your phone, and of course you're super into this video stuff. I'm gonna guess. Let's have let's do an investigate roll.
Right. There's no good way to do this. Sorry.
That's
There
okay.
I am.
It's under reason.
Yeah.
Gotta pop Quinton out so I know what I'm looking at here. There we go.
Oh, crud. Sorry. Ooh, great. excessive.
So you're looking around. What is it that you are hoping to find out with this specific inquiry? So you're flipping around your phone settings, and you're obviously a little bit nervous. The one thing that you do notice is that your VPN that you typically use to hide your location has been disabled.
Okay. I am looking to see if there are any tracks to who or what got into this. Like, can I follow it back to something? Can I follow it back to a name?
So you get one question. So I'm going to give you, you have no earthly idea who, but yes, someone has been here.
Is it the same?
There is a file upload utility that you use, which you use to transfer stuff securely. I'm going to assume, without even saying it, that you've got a backup of the footage somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't recognize the endpoint that this data was sent to, and it was a lot. The crazy thing is it was almost happening as the event was occurring. It's like you remember this moment where you were obviously brought out to the parking lot and there was lots of questions and, Carter was there in a blanket and all this sort of stuff. It was around that period of time that this data was making its way off of your device.
So it's got to be somebody, either somebody who was there, someone who's been watching me. Damn, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Okay. I want to check my backup and just make sure that everything's there.
Yeah, so you go but tell me more about that. Do you use your phone or do you use your laptop? What do you do?
I'm going to use my laptop because if my phone has already been infiltrated, until I can futz with it, I don't want to use it for anything important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you hop on your laptop and you log in obviously to the VPN, make sure that you're safe. You go your typical circuitous route to your backup server. Hey, we should get a sponsor for a backup server. Yes, yeah, the files are there. You haven't really even had time, Quinton, to look at them, but they are all there. There's this collection of, let's call it 5 different, videos. Actually, probably more than that if you count the whole night. There are probably lots of little vignettes that you got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all there.
You know what? I'd like to play the first one. Just, I'm just freaked out. I need to see Dawkins. I need to see Doc as he looks at the beginning of that night. I need that right now.
Yeah, so you go back and you were almost just kind of testing your camera, right? As he was there, you're approaching the door. You probably got a shot over his shoulder. And he's walking and you swear, Quinton, it's like your heart is just aching because you want him to turn around and smile, but he doesn't. He's looking away. And there's something kind of creepy about that. You can see Carter sitting in the passenger seat as you walk and approach the police cruiser. Something's really fucked up, and then you remember what he looked like when they put him on the stretcher. So his eyes had sagged, almost like when you get like a Bell's palsy. And the sclera had gone black, and it wasn't with stains from the liquid, although that's what the paramedics were saying, but no, it wasn't. They were just black.
Like Mildred Black?
Oh, yeah. And the craziest thing, right, he's there in his form, and they'd taken his weapon belt, his utility belt or service belt or whatever the hell they call it off, and he's there. His shirt all untucked, and they had him strapped down because every now and again he would just start to... But as they loaded him onto the ambulance, the last thing he did, Quinton, was smile at you. It was an unfeeling little smile. Not the big old rosy cheeked one, but more like that smile that you got in that alley the one time when the shooter knew that he had to come back for you. Something was smiling at you, and it wasn't Dawkins.
All right.
Yeah, so and you find yourself zoning out, right? It's at the end of the video, and it's not looping, so it's just kind of there. And it was at an awkward camera angle where you were getting in the cruiser. Yeah, so they do all seem to be present and accounted for.
Okay. I'm gonna wait until I hear Aunt Bebe go back to her room. And then I'm going to go out. I'm going to go out to the fridge. I need to I'm grabbing a Mountain Dew, bringing it back. And then I got to think. I got to look around. I have to. That dream scared the shit out of me.
So you're walking toward the kitchen, Quinton, and you glance into Bebe's room. She's such a sweet old lady. And yes, ladies and gentlemen of the chat, she is a little bit heavy. I've said that multiple times, and I'm sorry if her portrait didn't portray that. But yes, she's a large form.
Mm-hmm.
But she's sitting with her back, right, facing the wall of the mobile home with its wood panel wall. There's one nightlight right there by her nightstand. So it's kind of creating this weird shadow effect. And it's just, it creeps you the fuck out, right? Like she might turn around at any moment, and she just kind of farts as she does and grabs that CPAP and puts it on. And you see her kick her little bedroom slippers off, and you kind of make your way past before she notices you.
Before it actually makes you feel a little bit better. Like, that's normal. All right, thanks. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, Mountain Dew's cold. You go back to your room. You realize now that just only 10 minutes have passed. It's like a fucking eternity. And the last thing you remember is the chief of police giving you what for. You handed him over your burner phone. Why'd you do that, Quinton? Why'd you do that? You should have turned...
it was a spur of the moment thing.
Yeah.
It was a smart decision because the only two cops that I would trust to uncover the truth are the two cops that aren't going to be able to look at this, at least in an official capacity. Carter is, I'm just hearing Doc talk about her, and just from what I saw, I'm really impressed with what, I think she's a really smart cop, and I don't know, that sounds so cheesy to say she's got what it takes, but she's voracious.
She's something, isn't she?
She is.
Do you think it would feel like that in real life? Not the cat tongue part, but I'm just curious. Are you really into her? Is that what you're trying to tell us here? Is it you just, you don't really call girls smart like that usually, let's be honest. Or do you really like her, don't you?
I could. She's...
You gonna feel bad when she goes to jail?
She's not going to jail.
Well,
she's not going to jail.
They don't have the footage to prove otherwise. What the fuck do you think's going to happen, Quinton?
You know what? Because I'm going to find this, and then I'll show them the footage. That's why I kept it. I kept it because I'm going to uncover the truth.
Is this your mission now? This is a mission? Is that what this is about?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
This black shit fucked up my buddy. It's now going to ruin Carter's life if we don't figure it out. And so I got to figure it out. I can do it. I've figured out other things. I can figure this out too.
Yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Marisol, right? You could be just like her. You could solve some mysteries. You could wind up on someone's list. That'll get you some sponsors, get you lots of viewers. Maybe you'll disappear just like she did.
You know, at the beginning, that's what I want. I want sponsors. I want viewers. I want people to see Q. But watching Marisol, really watching her stuff. I mean, yes, she had all the viewers, all the stuff I thought I wanted. But she didn't care about it. She cared about the truth. She cared about the story. And that's worth fighting for. And that's what I really admired about her. And, after that video that was sent to me by someone, I don't know, I feel like I owe it to her to solve her mystery too.
The stairwell.
Because...
Holy shit, that stairwell, that's haunting you, isn't it, still? You're staring down the proverbial barrel of the biggest story ever, and all you can think about is that stupid little clip that you have with the stairwell. It's probably just an aberration. You obsess over girls. Your counselor told you that in school. You need to stop that before it turns into something unhealthy.
Yeah, those school counselors, they know their shit. No. You know what I think about? I think about what my sister Brianna would do.
Tell me about
Brianna. And it wouldn't be listening to some bitch of a counselor. It would be finding out what happened.
Well, why isn't Brianna figuring out what happened? What is it about Brianna that...
Because she's fucking dead, man. Oh, yeah? That's why.
Jeez, that's a shame. What happened?
It's a long story.
We got nothing but time.
All right.
Unless you're afraid to tell it. I mean, I know how you like to cry in front of people.
Har. No, it's... Brianna was 6 years older than I am. She was like the most awesome big sister anybody could have. Dad left pretty much right after I was born. And so, I just grew up in a house full of women. Even like Aunt Bebe, Uncle Dick was a dick. And so just not really even around. But Brianna taught me so much stuff.
Was she smart like Carter? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, she is smart like Carter. Carter's smart like Brianna. Don't be creepy. I know you're going to be like, yeah, you want to bang your sister. No, that's no. But Brianna was in that like early wave of vloggers. And like, she taught me everything, taught me how to run a camera, how to be on a freaking computer, all sorts of stuff. And, she had this, like when I was about, 12 or 13, she started dating this guy that she met in college. His name was Kenny. And oh my God, Kenny was so freaking cool. And they were so great together. He did the same thing. He was like her cameraman, and he was always behind the camera. And, so that way Brianna could be out front, doing her stuff.
Yeah.
And, I worship Kenny, I didn't have a real, male role model, and he thought I was the shit. He always let me come hang out with them. We do some guys only things, and, go on different shoots and whatnot, and just fuck around, because it was so cool having a big brother. And then
Did it piss you off when Brianna called it a bromance? A little bromance?
I mean...
It's almost like she was jealous. Huh?
Yeah. I think so. I think so because she... But I also think she liked it. She was really happy that Kenny took an interest in me. That he made sure that I felt included, and like me, I was, they went through this weird patch, like something happened and I didn't understand it at the time. And then the next thing I knew, Brianna was gone. I came home and I found her. I came home from school early and I wasn't supposed to be home that early. And I found her hanging in the garage. And her face was like purple and black and there was a note. And it was addressed to Mom. Because Mom was supposed to be there. It was her day off. And so she should have been there. Fuck it, I read the letter because that's what you do. And the first line of it said, "Please never show Quinton this." Oh, fuck that shit, I'm reading it. And she said that she found the videos that Kenny had taken, that the cops didn't believe her when she went and told them that he had raped her because, they're dating. So how can it be rape, right? Fuck that shit. And that she couldn't bear the shame of her friends seeing the video that Kenny shared.
So there's this reality beyond that veneer, Quinton. Mm-hmm. That conversation in the hallway that in the moment you couldn't place why she got so upset when you made the joke that maybe she and Kenny were going off to make their little porns. Wasn't that the last thing you ever said to her?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I started that letter. Jesus, and it was, I had to close it up. I had to close up the letter. I had to put it back like I'd never seen it because I wasn't supposed to see it. I left the house like I wasn't supposed to know that she was there. But I took her laptop and I started looking.
What'd you find?
I started looking for those videos. And, Kenny taught me to poke around and Brianna taught me to poke around, and I found a bunch of videos with just girls' names. And in each one of them, Kenny was raping somebody. There had to have been at least like 35 of them. And the last one was Brianna. And while I opened it to at least see the beginning, I watched them argue. I watched him hit her. I watched him hit her so hard he knocked her unconscious. And, I had to turn it off from there.
It was fucked up? Mm-hmm. Where how the camera angles in those videos were the very same ones that he was teaching you about how to get the best effect, how to capture emotion.
Yep.
He was teaching you something, Quinton.
Oh, yeah, he was.
What happened to Kenny? Is he around still? Probably not a neighbor anymore, huh?
Oh, Kenny? Well, I did a little bit of digging. I found the video of the interrogation at the cops, with the cops. I saw that asshole, another asshole, break my sister's heart as she's trying to get justice. And so, at the funeral, Kenny was so kind and so broken up, and I had to play along. Like, I felt really bad and he was just like a big brother to me, that now that we lost Brianna, we only had each other. So he'd just take me under his wing. And so I let him take me to his place. And as we were talking, and I found some of the date rape shit that he had. And so I made sure that he had some of it. And once he passed out, I tied him up. I figured he needed a little bit of his own medicine. And so he used to we would sometimes he'd grill and stuff, and he liked showing me how to cook over an open flame with a cast iron skillet. And, you got those, if you're making sausages, you got to split them. So that way you can, they cook inside and out. Isn't that awesome? And so I heated up his little cast iron skillet. I took the knife that he liked to use. I stripped off his pants and his underwear. I cut his dick off. I cauterized it with that hot frying pan.
And he was so drugged, he didn't even wake up. He just made that little in his sleep.
Yeah. So I had to wait a little bit till he woke up.
Smelled worse than you would have liked with, that cooking meat and all. Mm-hmm. It's funny how human flesh on fire smells a little different than steak over a grill.
Yeah. Once he woke up, I pointed out what I had done. I pointed out why I had done it. One of the things that he liked to say in his videos to each one of those girls at some point, he told them to eat his dick. So that's what I said. I'm like, I got this right here for you, Kenny. I cooked it in front of him. I cut it up bite-sized for him. And I forced him to eat every bit of that dick. I videoed it. I recorded it. I let him watch what I had done, and then let him know that I was going to be releasing this, just like he did with the videos of Brianna.
Did you?
Yes.
Ogrish.com.
I made sure I wasn't in it.
It was a trending video for a while on Ogrish, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Why did it get so popular, though? Just some guy eating something that would appear to have been genitalia? What, was he exposed for his crimes at some point?
No. Well, yes, in a way. Because I made sure that every single one of those girls in his videos got my video. And then he couldn't deal with the shame of so much. Oh no, this little dickless wonder now, and everybody knows it. And he shot himself. I was so sad. And actually, the terrible thing is that Mom was sad because, Kenny really was a good guy.
It's a real shame, though, when the highlight reel of Kenny's life there with his family was replaced by a highlight reel of his extracurricular activities at his own funeral, as his parents and his grandparents, aunts and uncles watched him engage in those crimes, interspersed with little bits of him whimpering as he chewed his own genitals.
Oh, yeah, baby. That was great.
Wow.
I should not have been as proud of it as I was, but, you know, I was... Shit, at that point, I was 15.
Is that the truth? Is that why you left Chicago then, I guess, huh? Is that why the new start?
It was part of it. It was also the prank that I pulled on the cop who ignored my sister. It was a shame his house burned down. None of his family were hurt, which was really good. And, you know, they managed to get the dogs out of there as well. But his house was burned to the ground. He lost everything. And yet, I bet he didn't feel half as bad about what he lost as how I felt about what I lost because of his bullshit. So yeah, that was kind of the main reason that I was sent to stay with Aunt Baby. Mom was worried that there might be some repercussions for my actions. It's also why I don't eat meat. Because
sausage especially, eh?
Yeah. Can't stand the smell of grilled meat anymore. It's weird. It makes me proud and sick.
So, Quinton, you're there. Mm-hmm. And there's this moment when all of those memories fade back into this laptop screen and you realize that you're doing it again. You're losing time. It's happened here and there in your life, especially in these moments.
Yeah.
Everything feels a little electric and disconnected as you dissociate, right? And you kind of go back to that place. It's like it's haunting you because you feel like at some point, you're going to get caught. And now here in front of you, you have this footage. You have leaked footage that should not have been leaked. And geez, what if they can trace it back to you? And it's in that moment when my laptop has gone to sleep. No, come back to me. I usually don't let it do that. Right there on your laptop, down by the clock, or up across the top right if you use a nice computer, if you're not using Windows. You see this. There is a note there. This is a secure messaging app that you use quite frequently to talk to your folks in the sort of underbelly. It's powered by the dark web for those who are into that sort of thing. And it basically says, WTF, your town is getting its own hashtag, LOL. You recognize this this handle. This is Mac. You know him from a conference that you went to about cryptids to do research for one of your videos. Name's Marcus Ellery. I'm going to put him in your journal while we're here, just so you'll have him. Nothing important to see there just now, but yeah.
It'll be there.
It's like a little collection for you. Yeah. So yeah, that's a chat message, right? So it pops up. Do you respond?
Yeah, because he's my buddy, and I gotta...
You look just to make sure your connection's still secure. It's all good. Yeah.
Okay. Does he say what the hashtag is?
Yeah, you open it up, and it's... what is the hashtag? You tell me. Or chat. Chat can tell me. I don't care.
Oh, chat. Let chat tell you.
Fastest finger gets it.
Yeah, it does. What?
It's going to be hashtag Bellridge something. Bellridge. Murder.
It's just like Bellridge bitches.
Bellridge bitches. Nice.
but I don't think that actually let that trend.
Yeah. So it's, yeah, so there's a couple. I like that. Belridge, this is why women shouldn't be cops from the chat. We'll say that's a secondary one. The primary video is Belridge cop abuse. And yeah, you look at it. I mean, you know, he's got that up there, but basically it's just kind of a prompt for a chat, right? So he's like, LOL. You click on that, obviously brings up your browser, and you start looking through the posts there. And yeah, there's a lot. This footage is going viral in the underbelly just now. It's only a matter of time before it makes the mainstream. And you, Quinton, will be made because your voice is all over those videos.
All right. I type in there, hey, fake news man. That it is not what it looks. It is not what it seems. There's more to this story. You and I both know that.
So you send that, and you see the little ellipsis start flashing almost immediately. Whatever, bro. Seriously, good work. That was some crazy shit. I thought it was CGI at first.
All practical. All real.
We need to talk, it says. This isn't the only one.
When, where, how?
My place. Providence. You would know where his place is.
Okay.
It's in Providence, which is 40
Close.
minutes away, something like that, 30 minutes away. Pretty quick at this time of day.
I'm just going to say be there in an hour.
Okay.
And I'm going to jump and take a quick shower. I got to wash that dream off as disgusting.
Yeah. So
I feel, yeah.
You go, it's early again, right? So you step in, and of course this is, sort of manufactured bathroom, lots of plastic fixtures and stuff. You step in there and it creaks in the shower. You turn it on. Hot water doesn't last long, for sure. But as you're washing, right, you're just kind of all these memories and the weight of them, right? You just were sitting there remembering basically killing someone, whether he deserved it or not. Of course, the cops wouldn't care. You know that much. And now here you are, basically you really kind of feel like maybe you weren't worthy of Dawkins, you know? As you're washing, you see the soap suds. You feel your dick burn. And then little black dribbles at your feet.
What the fuck?
And that cat tongue feeling. You're there, and the soap starts to run from your hair into your eyes, right? Because it's at the end of the day, it's just soap. There's nothing black there. You're fine. You're okay. What the hell? What's going on? This dream is following you.
I should be waking up. Every once in a while, every once in a while, the dreams, I can't shake them until I go back to sleep, and I can't go back to sleep. So I gotta stay in control. I gotta figure out a way to stay in control because, and so honestly, I start the shower again. I turn it off, turn it back on, re-scrub everything. And I tend to, people remark, I'm like, hey, I easily take like 2 or 3 showers a day because I just, the feel of anything on my skin, just, I gotta wash it off. I gotta wash it away.
It's guilt.
And so it's, you're not kidding.
That doesn't wash off. So your soap is running low. It makes Aunt Bebe sounds as you squeeze it onto your sponge and wash for the second time. But yeah, you get clean, and in as much as you can, you feel centered. Although there's this twinge of discomfort as you approach the mirror. something about the mirror.
I
Like
hate
you don't
opening mirrors.
want to wipe what little haze there is there away.
Yeah.
So you get dressed. Tell me about your car.
Well, actually, it's on base. It's a beauty. It is a 1979 Ford Pinto named Sebastian. It was one of her first cars, and she kept it pristine. You wouldn't think it to look at her, but she is like a crack mechanic and just lavished so much love on that like it was her kid. She loved it more than a kid. Jeez, because, Sebastian never talked back to her. Sebastian never, set places on fire. But since she's been declining, I've been trying to take over taking care of it because I found her outside washing it with she was using like the tire scrub brush, but she was using it on the hood. And honestly, that is when I knew that she was in trouble.
Well, the VO5 shampoo didn't help either, did it?
No. So I've been letting her know that I've been taking care of the car, letting her teach me what she could, but anyway, so I get into Sebastian. Oh, it's got a original AM FM radio.
Oh, it's got that original upholstery smell to it too, that aged kind of like Naugahyde smell, right? It's pristine, but still, I mean, age has its effect on things.
And I have my Mountain Dew with me. I'm stopping on the way to get a coffee and pick up some coffee and donuts for Mac as well. She'd be so pissed if she saw me eating and drinking in her car, but inside of Sebastian. But I need the energy. I got to stay awake. I can't fall asleep.
Yeah. So you drive. It's still dark. And Belridge is a small place, so it doesn't take long. You kind of are on the fringe, and you got to you drive around just to skip most of the town. Certainly don't want to be pulled over because the instructions that the police left for you was that you should not be leaving town because they're going to have more questions for you. They really weren't satisfied with the phone you gave them, although it was your phone. You used it enough to leave a footprint, as you do.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, this whole story that, well, geez, I accidentally, didn't record. They're just not buying it, considering you record everything. So probably right now there's people scrubbing all over your accounts and looking at stuff, but, this might lead to something. You're going to go against their wishes? Is that what you're going to do?
I'm going against their wishes. I mean, I'll go and talk. I'll be back, 2 hour there, maybe an hour to chat, hour to come home. I'll be fine. I know how to drive casual. So,
yeah. So the Pinto sputters down the road. The headlights at this point are so kind of murky, right? That they've got that weird yellowy 80s headlight, kind of vibe. But yeah, you drive, and it's quite a haul into the city. And the vibe there changes, right? You're out in the wilderness where your trailer is. It's really nice, right? Bebe keeps it, kind of generally, homey, shall we say. She's always baking stuff.
Seriously, her apple pie to die for.
Let's say after the shower and all these things, you kind of arrive, let's say just before dawn, in that early part of rush hour, that part of society that just wakes up and immediately goes to the grind is very much a buzz. But there's something about it this time that feels okay. It's better. You're not alone with your thoughts because you've got to watch all these assholes on the road on their way to their stupid white-collar jobs and whatnot.
Yeah.
You weave in. So Mac's apartment is basically in a basement. The only way you get to it is in this one particular alley. Everyone knows that alley, right? It's that dark, perpetually dark alley. Trash strewn. Never safe to park your car there, so you park a little ways away and walk.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were here? Do you remember?
I think I was here about 4 months ago. We had... it was stupid, actually. It was this, like, meeting, a small meeting of the local, like, crypt heads, and what I didn't know is that it was a stupid double date. Like, Mac, so there are these sisters that go around in our circles, and like Mac has been just crushing on the older one, like nobody's business. And I don't know, like the younger one is, I don't know, she's something. But when I got there, it turned out that we were going to go to the movies instead. And like, Mac is hitting on this sister, like the older sister. God, I got to think of a name. Amanda. Because he liked to joke about, like, hey, are you looking for Amanda Huckenkiss? That's me. And they're like, you're an asshole, Mac. But, the younger one, Emily, I don't know. So we were together. Like, we were the one, like, so that those two could be together. And we went to see this stupid movie, and the girls sat in the middle, and Mac and I were on the ends. And it just became a little uncomfortable. Emily started getting a little handsy, and I was not comfortable with that. So I just got up, went to get some more popcorn, and came back about 20 minutes later, so close to the end of the movie. And I was like, we got to go home. Mac doesn't have a car, so I had to drive too. And so I just took them all home and left.
Successful date was the hashtag that he posted in his feed. And you knew that was a bit of a jab. Mm-hmm. Because probably things didn't work out the way he intended. But he seems to have forgiven you. After all, your biggest bond really is about this whole underworld, unseen reality thing.
Yeah,
His whole angle is more the hacker, right? So he's more the dark web guy. He's shown you some really intense shit that's almost not appropriate for this stream.
Mm.
Anyway, you go to the door. There's a buzzer there. It's early. This isn't gonna... this will be about his bedtime, right? Because he's that night owl guy. So you buzz it, and you hear back the. Oh God, I was just starting to doze. Come on in. And then you hear the with the heavy clack of the bolt, right? Knowing that the door opens. So basically, as you go into this, it smells of like machine oil and rust in here. Basically, there's a hallway. There's an elevator that goes down, and there's stairs that go down. His apartment is down there. Ahead on the left is some kind of perpetually locked door that's like a machine room. That's for this bigger building, right? So he always joke that his apartment is kind of like Freddy Krueger's house, right?
Yeah.
Past the boilers, there's this big door, right? So anyway, you make your way, elevator or stairs? What's your preference?
Elevator.
Okay.
Ever since that video with Marisol, I try to avoid stairs when I can.
Suck, don't they? Yeah. So this elevator, it's got a pan light. You step in.
kind of pull that accordion door or accordion, what's the word I'm looking for? Gate closed. And the light comes on when the gate snaps in place and you hit the button. Service elevator only goes this one floor. It's meant really for movement of stuff to avoid the stairs. It's not the main building elevator is my point. But anyway, you come down and it takes a long time to get there. It's just, you get to the bottom.
I'm just humming the Girl from Ipanema in my head as we're going down.
Yeah.
Ipanema. Oh, fuck.
So you step out. Down here at the bottom, there's a waste bin that looks like has been put out. You don't know why. Outside of his door. The door is an industrial metal door, right? It's not like a pretty apartment door. There's no apartment number there. It's just a metal door set in the wall. Give me an observe the situation roll, if you would.
All right. Red knuckles. 12. Successive complications. I guess it's all about complications today.
So I'll tell you what you see. I'll let you ask me a question about it, and then we'll move on. So you notice that there's some channeling, which doesn't appear new, or I'm sorry, doesn't appear original. It's brand spanking new. It's got there's a whole bunch of wire bundles and such. It's probably, you think, his internet connection.
Okay.
And there's also a card reader, like a card swipe on the wall, or a prox tap card, actually, of 2015. And it is currently red.
Jesus. Since this is all new, can I guess why these precautions were put in place?
Yeah, you look it over, and so the funny thing, if you didn't have a keen eye for this kind of thing, right, like tech, it's pretty nicely woven in with the rest of what's going on here. It's just that channeling that kind of sticks out. Mm-hmm. It's probably his security paranoia. That is one flaw, if he has one, that you've observed. Or maybe it's kind of a wisdom. So you're there. Once you've arrived, the door does open. It's obviously he's expecting you. You buzzed in, came down the elevator, which takes a long time. So he's a handsome guy. He's a scene kid. His portrait is up there on the in Roll20. He's got kind of sort of 70s real thin framed glasses. They look like they might be transitions, despite the fact that he's your age. Real dark hair. Might have some Cuban blood in him. He's got a little bit of that kind of Latin flair to him. But as he opens the door, took you long enough, man.
Hey, man, I got you some coffee, got us some donuts. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this shit, man. He looks around. He gives it a couple of double takes, despite the fact that there's really only one way something could come from on this side anyway. So the door closes. So the apartment is a basement, very much so. So the windows in this map, let me bring this up real quick. The windows are effectively street level windows, right? So you get these kind of narrow slits. So you can kind of see that sort of steel gray coming in through them. It's still kind of dark outside. So it gives you kind of a bit of a high five and brings you in for a hug. What the fuck are you thinking, man? Putting stuff like that on the internet, dude. That's some crazy shit, man. Tell me about that.
I need your help because I didn't put it out there.
What do you mean you didn't put it out there?
I didn't put it out there. I took the footage. It came from my phone. I didn't put it out there.
Okay.
Somehow.
You were in it, man. I mean, come on. Let's be real here. Like,
No. Seriously. I did. Did you see all of it?
Yeah, man, I saw that. Basically, you guys kicking the shit out of some old lady. Like, there's like a period of time. I don't know if you like accidentally hit the record button and stopped recording, but man, you missed the coolest part. It's super fucked up.
What do you mean the coolest part? What are you talking about? What do you think happened in the coolest part?
Well, I mean, the part that would make it really clear what happened is where apparently you jostled the camera around and then, I don't know, man, that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about. Well, really, there's a couple things. You tell me, man, like people are saying like that cop chick killed that old lady. What happened, man?
That, seriously, it was fucked up. It was fucked up. And not the way like, oh my God, cops are bad. No. I mean, you saw the older cop, right? Doc, you've heard me talk about Doc before. And he's like one of two cops that I would actually trust. The other one is that woman from the video, Carter. And
What? Yeah, cool. But so what the hell?
I don't know. It's seriously, we talk about cryptid shit all the time. Oh my God, there's crazy stuff out there. There's crazy stuff out there.
No, I'm not trying to say, listen, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, you didn't get the money moment, the money shot. But did you see the details? I mean, like, did you not get the so look, come here. He brings you over to his workstation, right? And he's like, he's got it up and he's got a few of the videos up.
Okay.
You notice he's got the one and there's like this little twinge of jealousy because he's got one that's kind of this awkward close-up of Carter's pretty face profiling as you're driving along early in the night, right?
Mm-hmm.
He points to the scene where everything went crazy. And there's this moment where, you stopped recording. You haven't had an opportunity to sit down and look at all of this footage. I mean, you've been with the cops for basically the last 24 hours getting grilled about everything. You missed that moment. Now, the good news is you didn't record the tasing and all that really harsh stuff.
Okay,
there's this moment where you dropped your phone, right? And then the kick party started. So like you didn't get any footage to clear her or anything? Like what? I mean,
it all happened so fast. It sounds like, I know it's going to sound like a horror movie. I know.
He's nodding at you with this kind of odd expression on his face.
We went in and this old lady her body was in that lounge chair thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she was dead. I mean, she was dead.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Before we got in there, she was dead.
Q, I get it. Look. And he opens up. He has his DaVinci Resolve for you video nerds out there. And he's got the color grading section up where you can really shift various things, right? And he's basically trimmed out a lot of so it's really harsh to look at. But it's the scene where you were walking up on Mildred. And it's really hard to look at because it's kind of grainy and strange, but there's this vapor around her. As you approach that chair, it's like steam almost, but it's dark. So like a living shadow. He taps the screen and it causes the LCD panel to kind of, do that inky thing it does, the oily thing. Mm-hmm. What the fuck is that? Horror movie indeed. Look, I'm way ahead of you here. Something's fucked up here, man.
Oh,
you caught another one. Do you see that shit?
Like surge of pride. Like, yeah, I did.
Why didn't you get the rest, man? You didn't get a shot dead on of her face or anything. It just looks like she gets out of the chair and starts doing luchador moves on the old cop.
Oh my God! No, It was the most chaotic thing I had ever seen. I've ever been in. And these two cops, and then it wasn't like I couldn't get into a good position. And then my phone was knocked out of my hand. And like,
Q, are you listening to me?
Yeah.
This is another one.
Wait.
He goes,
wait, what are you talking about?
Do you even read my
about?
fucking email anymore, man? Jesus Christ, you're always out there trying. Hang on. And he goes and
when just send it.
He logs into his server. I don't know. When do I send anything? In the middle of the night, one night recently, pretty recently. Hang on, let me see.
Oh, I've been kind of busy with like cop and then cop.
Here we go. Hope you haven't eaten recently.
I mean, and I was just like,
so you're eating this
donut. Put my donut down.
He hits
all
play.
Right.
So it's now this is kind of 2015. The home cameras were nice, but they weren't quite what we have now. So it's kind of like a footage taken from like an alarm systems video. So it's kind of shitty quality.
Okay.
It's a bit of a wide shot. You've got this nice, dated but nice sectional TV, entertainment center area, and then the one bit of light. So it's probably like, hey, maybe 9 o'clock at night or something. This family is eating. It's 2 kids. Mom and dad, presumably, male and female, whatever they are. They're eating, and you're watching. See anything? See anything? Come on. He's tapping the screen like all coked out or something. Hang on. He loads it up, loads the color grade, and does a similar thing. And you can see coming in basically above both of them, similar weird aberrations. Looks like video noise, if you're being honest, but you don't want to say that because you feel like you're afraid you'll seem like a douche, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right here. See? It's there too.
Where'd you get this?
What do you mean?
Do I recognize this footage? I guess I should ask that.
Let's have a act under pressure. Let's see if you remember it. Let's do that. There's probably another way to do that, but yeah. Yeah, so yeah, you do remember he sent this actually. The fact is you didn't watch the whole thing. You know what it is. It's a video that he sent a link to. You open it up. It's these people eating. You were just had to move on to other things. You didn't watch the whole thing. Do you admit that or no?
I'm kind of like, dude, I saw this. I wasn't able to watch the whole thing. I thought I'd be able to come back to it and I didn't. So what am I supposed to be seeing? I mean, I see what you're pointing out, but where'd you get this? What's it from?
Yeah. Okay. So he puts it on 2X.
Mac, I'm a dick. I know I'm a dick. Okay.
You realize what I risk sending you this shit, man.
I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to share the truth with you. That's all.
I know. And man, let me tell you, I am so happy. I mean, I could not do some of the stuff without you, but.
Yeah, you know what you're good at? You're good at bullshit is what you're good at. Watch. And he hits play again. It's now on 2X. And so the people are kind of moving, not so fast that it's scrambly, but unnaturally quick, right? There's no audio. There's this moment suddenly, Q, where the little kid says something to mom. Mom reaches over and grabs the fork out of the potatoes and stabs the boy in his throat.
Jesus Christ!
Leaps across the table, tackling him. The other now this is a fixed camera angle, right? So you don't get those nice jumpy camera angles, but that goes out of the frame. Next thing you know, the male gets up and tackles the kid in the high chair, picks and just starts disassembling the child at the dinner table. And you watch this happening all too fast, right? Because once action moves, 2X is a lot faster than you'd like.
Holy shit. Where did you get this?
Dude, the cops got it off their fucking home security shit. You don't read, you need to stop reading the underground blogs and read the real news. Now, you know what's fucked up? These two crackpots, they wound up in the crazy hospital or whatever. I think the dad's in jail or waiting trial or whatever. They just said they went crazy. They're not crazy. There's something fucking going on here. I'm telling you. You see it, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see it.
It's from just on the outskirts of town here.
All right. When?
Shit, man, hang on a second. And he brings up the Onion browser, as you do when you're on the dark web. Not that I know anything about that. And, does a quick search and basically brings up the article. These are the Johnsons, typical as their last name would indicate. Churchgoers. And the guy was an accountant, like a CPA kind of thing. Very successful, not like big corporate type, just local businesses, well known, really highly dependable. She was a teacher and a Sunday school teacher. They had recently moved to Providence, lived in the suburbs, and basically what happened paralyzed the town. But here's what's crazy. The news article just says that the father lost it, and some work stress related thing, and basically there was an arrest made. It downplays the entire thing. None of this certainly is indicated.
I mean, of course not. You got to keep that from the general public.
He rolls the footage back and reduces the filters, so you're not seeing that vapor anymore.
Okay.
What you are seeing is as the mom's sitting there, she's eating. This is rolled back, right? She's eating, and she just looks straight ahead while she's chewing, stops moving her hands. Conversation's going on around her. And the black stuff starts to drool out of her mouth. But she moves too quickly to really see it. But you see it. You know what to look for.
Yeah. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it. I said, it looks like she was starting to drool.
I know you've been
or
analyzing. I'm sorry. No. Look at that drool. That black.
Yeah, he zooms in. It's real pixely, yeah. Yeah.
That's what was happening with that old lady.
So this is what I've been trying to tell you. There's something going on here, Q, that I don't fucking know, but I think we're onto it. Like, I think there's some real shit to this. It's not like elves and stuff. Man, this is the real deal. You see, that's real. Those kids
real?
died. The mom ate the fucking child before the cops got there. Yeah, no shit.
All right, it's kind of bad to say. Did she eat like the little one or the big one?
You're a sick fuck.
I know. I mean, I think the small one would be more tender. I don't know. I'm nervous, and this is fucked up. And the old lady that Mildred, she ate her husband. The husband that was like dead in the next room, she ate part of him.
She what?
She ate him.
Okay.
Before, and I don't know how long she
fucking alien cannibals or something. I don't know.
I don't know. The black goo from outer space. I don't know, from beyond.
I don't know what it is, but whatever it is that's being suppressed, we got to do something about this shit, man. We got to figure it out because, like, I saw this the first time. I just kind of thought it was something, like, wow. It's like the guy getting his head cut off in Iraq or whatever. It's like you see it once, you're like,
Yeah.
But, man, when I saw your footage and that shit, like, there's an editor guy that picked up on the same thing and is calling it some kind of possession or some shit like that. And right then, Q, there's a pop. It's not loud, but it's very sudden and sharp. And it's the warmth, really. It's the spray of his blood and brain on your face as from one of these street windows, someone puts a bullet through Mac's head. Skull fragments sting as they hit you, and you fall backwards. Please give me a keep it together roll.
Yeah.
Whoa! Okay, yes.
Yeah, baby. That is too much. That's too much for my mind.
Yes. So as with keep it together, right? In moments like this, it's not like sanity points. You will reduce your stability by 2.
All right.
If you suffer emotional trauma or life-changing trauma, -4 stability overall. What shall we go with? I think, what do you think, Chantel? I'll put it, it says I'm supposed to choose, but I'm going to let you choose. So you can panic with no control of your actions. You can suffer emotional trauma, which you've already got a fucking dump truckload of that. Or you can suffer life-changing trauma, which can be really bad. You tell me in this moment.
I'm going to panic with no control over my actions.
Yeah. So what does that look like? So basically the camera sees now Mac's body. Like this happens so quickly, right? And you're sprayed and like his gray matter's all over the screen. It's kind of, starting to drip down, and he falls out of his spinny chair, blood everywhere. Obviously, you fall out of your chair. You're covered in his blood. You start to stand and you slip back down to the floor in his blood. Up there in that window, you see the proverbial murderer's shoes walking. And off the top of your head, you can triangulate that he's probably coming around to the alley.
Oh, fuck. Was he showing me stuff on like a monitor or a laptop?
Monitor.
All right, I'm going to take, I'm going to try to, find what he's got. So like phone, laptop. I know how to get into things that he has.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to run.
So you quickly grab what you can. So I'm going to assume in your panic that we'll decide that later. I'm going to give you no warranty implied. So don't remember that you grab this and this and this.
I'm going to grab things that I think that he would want me to have for this story.
Absolutely. So you're missing time, right? And so you're grabbing stuff. You do see plugged into the front of the computer is a thumb drive. What its function is, you don't know. So I'm going to assume you grab that and some other things. As you turn and run, though, what we'll need to remember is that you have now left your DNA and fingerprints all over the place because you were trying to haul ass as quickly as you can.
Oh, yeah,
So you run to the door, and you remember there's the security thing there. There is, like I said, there is the door, there is the window, and there's some questions in the chat. There is the window above the bed, which basically is a street level window that is open, and that is how that happened.
It's okay. So
it's hot, man. He's down here by Freddy Krueger's basement. Sorry.
Holy shit.
So he basically falls out of his chair. Somebody is walking around this building. You get to the door and do what?
Oh my God, wait, because the guy is. Do these windows look like big enough that I could crawl through if I needed to?
You could, but again, they're sort of up high because you're in a basement, right? So there's up high street level windows. And there's one by the bed, and then there's one over there, and you pretty much think he's kind of walking in front of that. So I'm using my parkour shit because that's what I do. Yeah, that is what you do.
I know that there's only one way in and out of this place. I can't take the stairs. I can't take the elevator. This dude is coming, and so I'm gonna like put up my hood, and I'm gonna jump on the bed and try to jump and like get myself through that through the window.
Nice.
I'll toss all the stuff in the backpack. Because of course I always have probably a messenger bag actually.
Yeah. I think you grab some things, and like I said, you stuff some stuff into a backpack. We'll see exactly what you get. But again, putting stuff in the backpack, zipping up the backpack when there's someone coming around, you're losing precious time. So you grab some stuff, you throw your backpack over your shoulder. I'm going to need an act under pressure check, please.
Okay.
This will represent your parkour. Pressure. You will have not your -2 penalty because you've got your parkour action going on. Okay.
Sorry, and then you said act.
And is parkour rollable? I don't think it is it?
Let's see.
It is. Let's see what that does. No, it's.
Oh wait, it just says roll advantage. Let's try and see what that does.
Yeah, do it. Let's click the button. I like that. I'm glad I added that into the sheet. What the hell did I do that for? Woo! Okay,
success.
Cool.
Okay. Gee, have I done anything? Oh, no, I did fail. Horrible.
Yeah, you did. So, you get one option. So you can scale the option. You can scale and get out the window. That would be your option.
Okay.
But there's going to be a pretty heavy consequence, and I'm not telling you what that is.
That's all right. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I managed, I bounce up. I'm able to get through. And, you know, as I kind of go backpack first in a way to kind of like push out the rest of that glass as necessary so that I can get through.
Yeah.
And
so
just roll into the alley.
Yeah.
And
so you move up. The complication that I wasn't going to tell you about it, the unfortunate reality is the bag goes back. So as you're going through, get rid of the glass wasn't broken. It was just slid to the side. So you kind of jump up, and because it's a sliding window, it's only half open. You get most of the way through it, but the bag's not coming. And the sad thing is, this guy who was at the corner in his trench coat, dark glasses, despite the fact that it's barely dawn. It's kind of that dark, sort of grayish. He looks back, he sees you, and he's turned and he's walking your way. You have to let the bag go, or he will be on you, and he has a weapon at the ready. What do you choose to do? You get one shot. You can act under pressure at a -2, or you can let the bag go. It's your call.
I got to act under pressure with a -2 because he died for this. I gotta help him.
Okay, I hear you.
I can't let him go like that. What did you say it was? I'm so sorry.
Act under pressure at -2. So when the penalty thing comes up, -2. So with your stability, so it's gonna be -4, right? So keep that in mind.
Okay.
Woo. Okay.
Yep, that's
so
all right.
You're pulling on the bag. I'm going to assume you still have it. This guy's walking, and he's obviously trying to look calm, right? So he's dressed in business attire. He has these dark glasses. He, hold please. Looks like, guys, he's not in the apartment. Obviously, I'm just putting him here for Chantel. He looks like this. Not really gaunt, very unfeeling. Nice fresh haircut though. So he is approaching. He has his gun, and it's like with this fluid walk of a practice artist, right? He just kind of raises the gun, and he is going to shoot you. You're going to need to try to avoid harm.
Okay. Do I still have a negative?
You do. Not a -4 anymore. It's going to be your -2. You can let go of the bag if you want, and I will give you that penalty back. It's up to you.
I got to do what I can.
Dealer's choice. Okay, nice. Despite the -2. So he raises this gun, and he puts a couple of bullets. Basically, you feel flecks of brick as he's like, pff, pff, hits the brick. Little pieces of it kind of splatter you. And with that, you do manage to pull the bag loose. However, as you stand, you realize that you have been shot in the leg. You're going to take 2 harm. Obviously, this is a big problem. Right. So yes. So you have been shot. You don't have any notion. You just know it hurts, and you're feeling that kind of spread of warmth, and blood is starting to trickle down your leg.
Okay. Where do I? Okay. Sorry. On page 2 is where the wounds are. What do I mark for this? Or is that
I haven't looked at that in this sheet. Let's just write it down for now.
Okay. And you said 2 harm.
Yep.
Okay.
You'll know when you're dead. I'll tell you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So you, I'll have to take a look at the sheet in a little more detail.
Yeah. No, that's okay.
Right. So what do? So you've been shot. You've got maybe a little nick on your chin. You have your bag.
And I got the bag.
He's still coming.
I'm going to try to take off running. And this is an alley, so I want to find the nearest cross alley or something like that. My little parkour-ish. But I'm also I want to take the string out of my hoodie and try to use it as some sort of makeshift tourniquet as much as I can as I'm running.
There's no way to do that and run. You're gonna need to find a place to hide. Yeah,
I got to find a place to hide.
For sure.
And trying to put pressure on my leg as I'm running, but still just booking it.
Yeah. So he stops basically at the window as you kind of start running away. Give me an act under pressure, please, here as well.
And still -2, correct? Or is it -4?
Yeah, no, -2 is fine.
Okay.
Oh, geez. Okay. So you're moving along. The only saving grace, Q, is that the sun is coming up and the city is starting to wake up. So you run out of this kind of alleyway, which is great because he's heading out there, but there are people. What do? So you're holding your leg. You obviously attract attention. There are lots of people with phones. In fact, there's what appears to be a delivery driver fiddling to get his out and record you. What do? You're looking around. You're confused. You're losing time. You're losing time. What do? What do you do?
I tell the delivery guy, I'm like, take a picture of the guy behind me. He was trying to rape me. And he's trying to hurt me, trying to steal stuff. I gotta go. And just I don't even have time to throw money at him or anything.
You can, there's certainly no time for that. You can feel your blood, especially with your heart rate up as it is. It is, the wound is undealt with. You have this vision in your head that you must have pierced an artery as you're kind of running and trying to get across the street. You can feel your blood now down around your ankle, right? It's starting to flow fairly well. The guy, go ahead.
I was going to ask, is there some sort of seedy, diner or cafe across the street so that way I can run in and run into their bathroom?
Yeah, there is. It's a donut place. It's open early. There are a couple of people that are walking in there. It's really the only thing that's alive on this block right now. The rest of the businesses are yet to open. So you could try to make it there. He's moving behind you and still continues to walk that direction as if nothing's going on. No one's really trying to stop him yet.
If I'm able to get across the street and into that donut place, I am going to run in.
So you approach the door. You've got blood all over your hand. So there is a very kind-looking, welcoming-looking Asian woman there. And she smiles and she says, hello, welcome, and sees the blood all over you and is like, and says something in maybe Mandarin to someone back in the room, probably call the cops. The patrons that are at the counter turn and look at you and are like, the one guy speaks up, are you all right? Are you okay?
I got to get to the bathroom. Some guy just attacked me in an alley. He was trying to steal my backpack, and I got to just take care of this. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's Fred. Lock that door, man. Lock that door.
Yeah, lock that door.
He goes over and he turns. It's one of those retail doors. It turns 27 times before the lock clicks. The lock clicks, and you go into the bathroom. The only thing you can think of, though, is, holy fuck, if the cops come, you're not even supposed to be here. You are so fucked right now. You get into the bathroom. There is no window here. It's just a fan. It stinks to high heaven.
I got to take my pants down and check out this wound.
Yeah, so you look at it. It is not that bad. It's a nasty graze, right? So you've basically got a trench in your left leg. It hurts like hell, especially now that you've stopped moving and things are calming just a little. It is bleeding really bad, though. You wouldn't need a tourniquet, but you're going to need a packet.
I want to check. What can I do? A luck check to see what's in my backpack. I'm going to take off my hoodie thing.
Okay.
And
it's paper towels in the dispenser, right?
Yeah,
you look
paper
around.
Towels, to wash things off, to clean it off.
Yeah, there's cheap industrial soap in it's like one of those little push things that's been used for way too many years, but maybe that could help.
And that pink soap coming out of it that doesn't really feel like soap at all.
Yeah.
And so clean it.
Your hands are shaking and you're trying to clean, right? It's like the camera sees Q's hands just kind of trying. It's not a practice medic's hands by any means. And then you hear it. You hear and glass break. And then another
and people screaming. He's coming through. The door is not going to hold. What the fuck do you do? Are you going to hang out in the bathroom or what?
I brought this on them. If I don't get at it, he's going to kill them because I ran in here.
The only thing you know is that there was a way probably back into the storeroom or the kitchen or something. You don't know.
I'm going to... put like whatever's there, like, so the paper towels, just like cram them in, pull my jeans back up, and hopefully like that'll hold for a bit. I'm going to get out my pepper spray and get out my knife just in case I need them.
Yep.
And I'm going to go back out of the bathroom and see if there's a way out the back.
Yeah, so you step out, you look, the first thing you see is this guy. He hasn't seen you. He doesn't know where you are. He's kind of stepping through the broken glass, right? Kind of underneath the sort of crossbar that you use to push the door open. So he's coming through. The door lock has held, but the glass has not, as he's kind of made his way through. Back in the back, yes, there is a swinging door which leads to the kitchen, and there is another door straight ahead, which has got one of those bars, and it says some shit in Mandarin, and then it says, or I guess Chinese if it's not spoken, sorry, and it in English it says fire exit.
I'm gonna call into the kitchen, just like get everybody down, keep them down, and I want to draw his attention just slightly so that he sees me going out the fire door. So that way he won't kill anybody in there, that he'll come after me.
Okay.
Because they're totally innocent. And I don't want any of them to get hurt because I was stupid.
Give me influence other check, please.
Sorry, what's that under? Influence other. Oh, there it is. Personal. Sorry. There I am. And still -2?
Yes, for sure.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
Success! Oh, thank freaking God. Okay.
Okay, so the way you described it is you're trying to get his attention so that he doesn't continue his attack. He steps through the door and stands up. You notice that at some point during this process, he has lost his glasses. He has no fucking eyes in his eye socket. None. Not one eye, not both eyes. They are both just completely dark as he stands up and looks at you and absolutely does start walking your direction. Quickly, what do you do?
I run out the fire door. I piss my pants probably a lot. And I run out the fire door and I look immediately to a place where I can jump or hide or anything.
So the pain is really kind of catching up to you, right?
Yeah.
It's okay because your adrenaline is making it tolerable. You step out into this alley. There's a dumpster there. You kind of round that, kind of take a break and look around. There's a fire escape that goes up. You could probably jump to that. Despite your injury, you're still very athletic. I would need an act under pressure roll for that if you want to do it at an additional -2. Or you can run out into the street, which is, again, getting busier. That block is a little bit busier, not quite so much in the dregs. So you could try to blend in and get to your car. One thing's for certain, whoever this is coming after you.
He knows me. I'm going up the fire escape.
Okay, let's do it. Let's get that roll on.
And you said act under pressure?
Yep, act under pressure, -2, so net -4.
Fuck me.
Yeah,
That's
so
a bad one.
No, it is bad. So you jump, and basically as you grab the metal slick with the morning dew, and you just
and
eat
blood
it.
on my hands.
Yeah, exactly right. So you eat it, hit the ground, almost drop your bag. Just as you see the back door open, and this eyeless creature, whatever the hell it is, or you don't even have time to think about it, he steps out as well into the back because he's in hot pursuit. Still not running, though, because you know, what bad guy in these stories ever does?
Exactly.
What do you do?
I'm going to try...
In a puddle.
I am going to I was gonna say it would roll off in my brain. I'd fallen back on the dumpster. That's okay. So I'm in a puddle. I am gonna try to scoot backwards into some sort of like protection with the dumpster. And I'm going to, I'd kind of like pocketed the knife and the spray because I tried to jump. I'm going to be like kind of going back on my elbows.
Okay.
So that I can try to pull at least one of those out and just prepare to defend myself.
You're going to try to take on this guy. He has a handgun. You have basically a pocket knife.
Yeah, I'm bringing a knife to a gunfight. That's all I got.
Yeah. Or there's fleeing. It's up to you.
I will be happy to flee if I can.
You can get out. You can get out of the alley into the street, where probably, you don't know much about this guy, but he may not fire in that situation.
Especially if he lost his glasses. Sorry, I'm just thinking about
you don't know.
Want to go out to see. Maybe not. I'm going to flee. I'm going to run. I'm going to try to scramble up and run out into the street. Yeah.
So you make your way out into the street again. You kind of have twisted your ankle a little bit, further complicating things. Not an injury, but just kind of like, hell, I fell down. You find your pace. You get out into the alleyway. There is kind of a and basically bullet zips past you. You step out and kind of to the left, there's a paper machine there. There's some flyers and stickers on the pole. And there's a garbage truck kind of moving past. Act under pressure, roll success. You will be able to get around the garbage truck and use it for cover. And you will be out of this alley situation.
Still -2 or -4?
-2 at this point.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. So you run out, Quinton, and kind of are trying to get around this garbage truck, trying to beat it across the road, and literally it just hits you. It's not going super fast, so it's one of these moments where you bounce off the front of it and go skidding across the out into the road. But as you look up, there's a fucking taxi coming along, and it's about to run you over. What do you do?
I'm going to try to roll back into with the truck, because I'm sure the truck hit the brakes.
Yeah, so there's this like, and beep, beep, motherfucker, what are you doing, man? And he gets out of the door, you're there. He's like out of his taxi, kind of looking at you in the front.
I was just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. There's a guy chasing me.
You look up, he's gone. You're like, there's a guy chasing me. He's right there. It's like, what, man? You're bleeding. You all right?
I might have gotten hurt in that act when the truck hit me.
The guy in the garbage truck. Oh man. Yeah. Let me call the cops, man. I'm gonna call 911.
Don't worry about calling 911, because I don't have the insurance. They're gonna fuck me over. But I can just wrap it up and stuff, and that way you don't get in trouble. And
yeah, whatever, man. You in trouble or something? Says the cabbie. And at this point, you can hear sirens.
Shit. Some guy was chasing me, and he might have he's on a hideout. I don't know. Do you got any passengers? Can I get in your taxi?
Give me an influence other check. This one won't have any. This one I'm going to give you a +2 because he senses that you're in need. Kindred spirits, maybe.
No. Oh my. Wait, how did that happen? I had a +2. That's just wrong.
Yeah, you should have at least a 2. Something happened there.
Yeah. So because my charisma is 2. Wait, I hit influence. No, let me try that again. I don't know what the hell I did.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's just do it this way, and then I'll just add 2 to it. 22.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Okay. So, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. He basically looks at you, and there's this moment where he's deciding what he's going to do. You're straight, right?
Yeah.
All right, get in. Let's go.
I dive into the back. I dive whatever door he opens for me. I dive right in.
You get in. He basically shuts the door, hops in the cab, and
with absolutely no thought to your comfort or safety, wheels out into traffic, and as will happen in the city, right? There's sort of cops starting to kind of pass. He's cruising along. Keep your head down, man.
All right, I'm down. Before we go, I'm just like thank you to the garbage, to the trash guys, and then just
he's on the phone with the cops at this point, but like the city garbage guy, right? Yeah, he's off to the side, just like pointing and whatever. So I'm gonna pull up a couple blocks up here. I'm gonna let you out.
Okay, man. You'll
get caught. This shit didn't happen. You understand me?
I don't even know who you are. I don't know anything.
Yeah, whatever. What'd you do wrong? He's cruising.
Sadly, nothing.
Yeah, I saw that much in your eyes.
I'm trying to uncover the truth, and somebody doesn't want me to find it.
Well, I bet you leave that to the cops. You don't need to be meddling, man. You're just a kid.
I don't. Come on, really? You think cops are going to do anything ever besides harass people of color?
Man, I used to fuck that. I used to run the streets. It ain't like that. I used to run the streets. Doesn't matter what color you are, the streets will kill your ass. You understand me?
That's for damn sure.
Look at you bleeding all over my fucking taxi cab talking about you get your shit straight, you get you a real job. I don't know what you do, but you dress like you got a job. You selling dope?
No. God, no.
Good.
No.
Good.
I'm not telling you what I do, so that way you don't know, man. Plausible deniability.
Not everybody gets a second chance. Get the fuck out of my cab and get your ass off the streets.
If I have any money in my pocket, I want to leave it for him to be like, dude, I'm so sorry. I've got blood all over your car. You saved my life. I hope this will help to clean it.
Yeah, so you pull out like a wadded up some money. You don't know what it is. It's bloody.
Yeah, it's just
your hand's
monies.
bloody, right? At this point, maybe it's $20, maybe it's 40. Who knows? You probably don't sport that much cash. But yeah. So you get out. At this point, you are in front of a Starbucks, and then across the way, it looks like there might be kind of an Applebee's. It's in the base of an office building.
Okay.
He's driven you 2 blocks away from your car, which is kind of close to the scene. So you're going to need to get back to that. And now here we are in the middle of the day. This is going to take some time. How do you play this, Q?
Oh, shit. All right. I gotta... I'm going to go in the alley, like to the back door where the Starbucks is.
Okay.
And shit, I don't even know how to play this. Because I'm covered in blood, covered in gore. I got to find some place to... Is there, can I see any windows to, like, their bathrooms?
Starbucks? No.
Yeah.
No, Starbucks, like the back door to the alleyway. But the doors are windowless. I'm sorry, the restrooms are windowless. You've been into plenty of Starbucks in your time.
Yeah.
Free Wi-Fi and whatnot. There could be something else. There's very likely a building that you could sneak into. Although, again, most of these are closed retail shops, right? So it's still, I don't know, 5 in the morning. It's still
early enough.
Yeah, it's very early.
Is there any, anything that sells clothes on this block?
Yes, there is. It's a decent shop. It's like an Urban Outfitters kind of thing or some such thing.
All right. I want to go around.
There's also a Gap around the corner.
I think I'd rather steal from the Gap.
Okay.
Just to fuck them over. So I want to break into the Gap, grab something, run out, so that way I can take those clothes somewhere else and then try to clean myself up and take some time to let things calm down outside so that way I can get to my frickin' car.
Tell me how you break into the Gap.
Modern stores are not the easiest for the unprepared to break into. It has, obviously in the alleyway, right, is breaking in from the street would just set off alarms, and you're not far enough away. It would only take a couple of rounds for the cops to know, oh, they're over there, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. What's above it?
That's unclear. It's shiny windows, maybe an office or something like that. Maybe retail offices, you don't know. It could be residential.
I want to try to. Does this building have a fire escape?
Yes.
I want to try to go up this fire escape to at least the second floor, and try to check some of the windows, see if I can jimmy anything open.
Yeah.
And get in.
Okay. So, as luck would have it, taking time, right? And you're not under pressure, so you can kind of make your way up on. You kind of climb your way up the rear escape. The second floor, there is indeed a window. You make your way in. It's an office. The window there, though, is, I'm going to have to assume, next to the fire escape in the back is probably like a storeroom, or like a old kind of office room, right? Like kind of a old school concrete wall looking office.
Okay.
So not like a fancy corporate spot. Riddled with papers. So you kind of come in, and so you're basically decorating the room with your bleeding leg.
Oh, fuck me.
But yeah, you make your way through the window.
Is there anything in here like, I don't know, like a janitor's closet or some sort of, or like if I go out into the hall, like a lost and found, something like that?
So the lost and found's probably a basket in here somewhere.
Okay.
There's a coat rack. There is a slicker, like a real light rain jacket hanging on it. And there's a snow hat and a scarf that look like they've been there for a very long time. Right.
I'll take all of that.
Both of them are not your typical fare. They're very brightly colored, and they don't match, but that's fine.
It's okay. I'm going to take the scarf and take my pants down again and actually use the scarf to part of it to clean up the blood that I'm sure has...
Oh, it's all over the place.
Yeah, it's all over again. So clean that up and then wrap it all around my leg to try to keep that in. And I gotta call somebody. I don't know what to do. And can I tell what kind of office this is?
Yeah, you could dig around and try to sort that out for sure. Give me an observe the situation check, please.
I think I need to do that because I think I need to stay here for a bit and just... I'm sorry, you said observe a situation?
Mm-hmm.
Any modifier?
No, I don't think so. Success with complications, yeah. So I'll tell you what you see as you kind of look around, right? I think the question is a companion to that.
Okay.
Lots of papers, and as you were kind of sorting stuff out, right? Sitting there at the desk, there's blood, and you kind of notice there's a spreadsheet with some numbers, and they're highlighted, but it's all crumpled now because you kind of stepped down onto it. But there's one of those little business card holders there, and some envelopes with similar information on it. It's an attorney, seemingly by the brochure on the desk. It's Stacy Edwards, attorney at law, a fighter for your rights. Obviously not a very successful one based on the condition of this office.
All right. I'm going to...
So what's your question? What would you like to add to that? What are you trying to discern? Like when this person might be coming in?
Yeah. Like when might this place be open? Who or how many people might be coming in? And so those questions.
So you glance around, and I think that you know that there's at least a couple other people first of all, outside of this office room, right? This is kind of the back office. There's basically an open area where there's a printer and some other kind of office stuff. There's cubbies that look like they've been built in for forever. Then there's a receptionist desk and a little seating area. So it's kind of like a very small office suite. So obviously there's a receptionist. You notice that the coffee pot is already made. You can kind of smell fresh grounds. The only other thing I'll give you is that it looks like she might smoke cigarettes here. And the smell of smoke is very recent. It hasn't settled, if you know what I mean. It's like maybe she worked late. So maybe she sleeps in, or he, whoever Stacy is. There's no picture. You don't know. Probably that kind of business, 8 a.m. You got a little while.
All right. I'm going to... Once I staunch the bleeding, I really want a cup of coffee, but I think the caffeine's going to make things worse. I'm going to find I want to find some paper from the receptionist desk. I'm going to write a note.
Okay.
It says, I heard Stacey Edwards is a fighter for my rights. I need you to help. I need you to fight for me. Sorry, I had to get into your office a little early. Please don't be upset. And then I'm going to go out onto the couch. I'm going to put the note on my chest. And I'm just going to try to fall asleep. Because I need a rest. I don't know what to do. And if there's a lawyer, at least hey, you could be my lawyer. And then I can tell you shit.
Yeah. So you go out on the couch. It's an IKEA special. And when you say stanch the blood, I mean, let's be real. It's a scarf. You do an okay job. But you're laying there and there's this pain and you're out of your element. And you try to drift off to sleep. You try and you almost feel like a little tear of defeat, right? In the corner of your eye. And it's really not until you hear the, "What the fuck?" that you realize that you had fallen asleep. And there is a woman. She's young, maybe 30, bobbed hair, glasses, sunglasses. So it's probably later morning. She is wearing a hat, stylish, not so much to keep her warm. "Okay, what the fuck is this all about?" she says.
Hey, I need some help.
Yeah, okay. She's already got her cell out, and she's...
Please don't call anybody, please. I'm not here to hurt you.
You look like shit.
I saw someone kill one of my best friends this morning.
Her eyes are scanning all over the place. Uh-huh.
They shot him.
Uh-oh.
He kind of sprayed all over me, and then they shot me. And that's what the blood on my leg is from.
Oh, give me an influence other roll, please.
All right.
It's going to be -2. You got her kind of suspicious, let's say. Oh, all right. So, okay, I'm listening. Stacy's not here yet. If that's...
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were Stacy. I don't know. I just thought you were somebody. You're somebody.
Stacy's a guy.
All right.
I'm
Like
Allie.
Stacy Keach. You're Allie. Stacy and Allie. All right. Hi, Allie. I'm Q.
Are you high, Q?
No, I don't do drugs.
Oh, you can't see the thing? Oh, because of the long description. She rolled a 13. Sorry, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I'll try to remember that. Okay, so... Yeah, so this is kind of unusual. Typically, we do like a free consultation, and so I'm sure when he gets in, he'd be willing to talk to you, but he's got like a meeting at 9, so...
Where if there's like a room you can just put me in until I can talk to him, that would be...
No, that's... I mean, you could just stay right there.
Okay, I mean, that's fine. I thought with like the meeting that you wanted me out of the reception area because I look terrible.
And she's kind of looking over, right? She's very like cutely dressed, kind of nice for like professional, like hip professional. And she's just sort of got her shoulder bag over. She's kind of looking you over with her phone ready. She's got 911 emergency ready to hit the button. And she's like, you bled all over the couch. Are you okay?
I mean, no. Do you have a first aid kit?
Yeah, but I'm not letting you out of my sight. I'm sorry, but this is fucked up for like... It
is fucked up. Please don't call 911 because that's...
yeah, I get it. So like, did you get... Don't you think the cops... Usually if the cops are involved, that's after that is when we... like he's an attorney. He does lots of car stuff and... I don't think this is going to be something he can help you with.
Maybe he can, recommend somebody. I just...
I tell you what.
Right.
Why don't I just, like, step back over here so you've got a clear line to just, like, get the fuck out before I call the cops? Because this is really weird. Like, how did you get in here?
Attorney-client privilege?
You're not a client. That doesn't count.
Come on.
I don't want to do this because
Do you really want to hear the truth? Do you want to hear the truth? I went to see a friend of mine this morning. He lives in a basement apartment. Somebody shot him through the windows of his basement apartment. I tried to run away because I didn't want to get shot. I failed. I got shot. And I managed to escape because I was hit by a garbage truck.
Okay. Yeah. I'm really sorry you're having such a bad Wednesday, but I mean,
Please add to it. Please add to it, Allie.
No. I'm not trying to really. I don't want any trouble. She's backing toward the door now. And if you're not going to leave, I got to leave because you got to understand this is pretty weird, right? Like,
oh, God, I understand. It is fucking weird.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think the first aid kit's kind of right there. And she points over at the table kind of under the coffee machine. If you let me I'll take that. Do you get up and go over that way?
I'll at least like gesture to it to like, if you let me take that, and if you at least tell me where the like building bathroom is that's not in your office, I would be very grateful.
I mean, you can use that bathroom right there. I mean, there's one down the hall, but yeah, the kit's right there. It's that blue box.
Oh, okay, I'll go get it.
So when you move off the couch, she bolts. Okay. She's just literally just like out the door. As you would, right? So she's just like,
oh yeah. She should run away from this like bleeding man who's broken into her
Yes, exactly
office.
right.
Absolutely should.
Yeah. There's no charm person in
questionable
Kult.
hair, like facial hair.
Yeah. Now, it doesn't seem as if she's called 911 yet, but what do you do with that? So there is, in fact, a blue box there. It's got like it's Band-Aid
I'm
brand.
gonna grab first aid. Yay.
You have a first aid kit in your inventory. It's Band-Aids and stuff, though. Quinton, this is not. I mean, the scarf is really what you needed, to be honest, and it's on there so tight. Probably, if she dials 911, you've got minutes before the cops arrive at this point.
I'm going to take it. It's first aid kit.
Yep.
I'm going to... I'm going to go back to the window where I crawled in. No, she's going to freak out if I don't come out. She'll never go back in. I'm going to put the slicker on so that way it like covers some of me.
Okay.
And then as I walk out the door, I'm just going to, thanks for your help.
Yeah,
I'll recommend Stacy to my friends.
So you move out the door. There's there's this kind of like a frosted glass, kind of old school doorway there. You open the door to the office suite. You can hear her frantically saying something to someone on the phone down the hallway. She's not there waiting for you. She has escaped and is probably talking to the cops. You can go toward her. You can go to the left. You see a sign very quickly that says elevators to the left. What do you do?
Is there a stairwell?
There is a staircase, for sure. There would have to be. Your gut tells you it's not there. It's going to be maybe to the right where she is.
Shit. All right, I'm going down the elevators.
You're going down. Okay, fair enough. So you make your way to the center. Again, it's very early, so it's very quiet, right? Office buildings have a tendency to be deathly quiet at night. So you make your way to the elevator lobby. It's a classic kind of building still. It's like not been refreshed. So it's got kind of old tile. It's kind of like a trippy thing. A little ode to Lovecraft country here. But you hit the button, and of course, the elevator arrives a lot faster than the service elevator would have. You get in, and you go down. So you're here, Quinton, and you're watching that number tick down. And you realize, like, as you step in this elevator, like, it's taking a really long time, like, really long. And
I try to keep my head down. I don't even want to look to see if there are cameras because I don't want to look at the camera. But kind of like looking up at the numbers.
Ding, the door opens. What do you do? Like, you've got your head down, you hear the bell, and you see the door open.
I'm going to, like, walk to the doors and then just, like, look out and see what's in the lobby before I get out of that.
What you see as you walk to the door is there is a gentleman there. God only knows who he is or whatever. He smells like he's just recently had a shower and put on too much aftershave and is carrying 4 coffees. Is right there at the door, like waiting to get on. And so you're there and he's there. It's very awkward. And he's, sorry. Oh, shit. Sorry. Hey, hot coffee. Coming through.
Oh, sorry. All right, thanks. And I'll take one because obviously he offered it to me.
Hey, what the fuck? Hey, what are you doing? And he's got 2 of them, so it's not like he can like come after you. He's got to drop them.
Hey, thanks, man.
Motherfucker,
let me tell
what are you doing?
That alley up in Stacey Edwards' office, she is one kinky girl, isn't she? And then I'm just going to walk out because I try to explain like what I look like. So just like, and walk out the door.
You make your way out.
Drinking my coffee.
I think the camera stays with that confused guy. And he's like, but I work in accounting on the 2nd floor. Huh? And then we rejoin Quinton, who is now, the music is picking up as you are running out. Now there's the doorway which leads out of this office suite. You see here, there's actually, it looks like an office for the Gap, like the manager's office doorway. So it was on the corner, you kind of went over it, and you were up there for a while, now you're back down where you started. No time to go shopping, though. What do you do?
Now that I've got the slicker and it at least covers probably like where my leg was, or like where the wound is, I've got coffee, so no one looks at people who are drinking coffee because obviously that's casual. So I'm just going to try to walk down I'm going to go out, I'm going to walk down the street drinking my coffee, and I'm going to try to find Sebastian and get the fuck out of here.
So you're walking along with your coffee, trying to be perfectly chill, and you're hoping you can get back to your car. You take the long route, and it's just like you can feel this the scarf slipping, right? The knot's tied, but it's just like, damn it. And so you're trying to walk inconspicuously, but in doing so, it's causing your dressing to flop off. You round the corner onto the street where your car is, and you're half expecting, and God damn it, there's a fucking cop car, like, oh, wait, no. Okay, he's writing someone a ticket, but he's right next to your car. The fuck are you gonna do? You're at the corner. There's a park that you've parked in front of.
I'm going to go into the park and just watch until the cop puts that ticket on my car and keeps on moving. And then I will get into my car.
Yeah. So you sit there and you watch. You realize he's not just writing anyone a ticket. He's writing you a ticket.
Of course he is.
That's
my day.
You're double parked. Well, you watch, and I mean, he does what he does at this hour of the morning, catching people that are double parked, catching people that have parked overnight in spots that they shouldn't have, and so on. Mm-hmm. Puts the ticket under there, and it's one of these little kind of squat cars, very short little cop car things. He gets back into it after a while and rides on. But you sitting there not even thinking about it. Hey, man, can I have a sip of that coffee? Guy leaning against the tree. Looks like he might have soiled himself. He's so high, you can see it. You look like you had a shitty day, man.
You would not fucking believe the day I've had, but you know what? I think you deserve this coffee. I'm just going to hand him the whole
No shit?
cup. Yeah, man.
Oh,
when you have a bad day, you got to help someone else have a good day. So,
thanks,
man.
Hey, God bless you, man.
God bless us, everyone.
Was that from that fucking Christmas movie or something?
Yeah, you watched that.
Shit, man, I remember that when I was a kid. Fucking Tiny Tony or whatever his name was.
Yeah, Tiny Tism.
Yeah. Fucking Tism and everything. Where is that guy? And he takes a sip of this nice hot coffee. Obviously an addict or whatever, but you certainly made his day, taking him back to a place where maybe he wasn't in such dire straits. Okay, Quinton, let's get back to your situation. So you're here.
I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna go back to the car. I'm going to take the ticket off.
I think it's a mocha mint. I agree. I'm so sorry. I got distracted, but it is a mocha mint. And
all right. Oh, yeah. That's why I gave it away. No, this dude deserves it, man. That's, Yeah. Oh. And I'm going to put the slicker. It's so funny that, I'm in this mortal peril, and still I'm like, cover up the seats, or Aunt Bebe is going to be so pissed at me.
No, you're absolutely right. Not to mention that, she'll have a lot of questions if you're trying to clean blood out of the car.
Yeah. So just put the slicker there.
You do. You spread it out. Let's have an act under pressure, though. I want to see if you're noticed. It may not matter for this encounter, but I need to know.
Any modifiers?
I'll say no.
Okay.
I think you're able to act a little bit more deliberately.
It doesn't matter. 8 failure. Okay. I don't see a freaking thing.
Yeah.
The guy's head behind me exploded.
Yeah,
all right.
No. Yeah, exactly. It's demon coffee. No, nothing apparently happens, right? You just go ahead and do your thing. What the camera sees, though, for the benefit of those watching this in the post, would be there's this view of Quinton from about 2 stories up across the street. There's video footage, very fancy new Google Pixel with its high def camera, filming him, spreading out this thing, the blood stain in the leg of his pants and so on, getting into the car. And we see the car drive away. And this is where we're going to end the stream. I think it's a good spot.